I'm gonna do it so enthusiastically you won't even be able to even handle it. Hello, and welcome to a tutorial, and I'm gonna tell you all about how to draw some boobs, because
No!
men don't know.
Aubrey!
What?
No! If you want to do it enthusiastically, you have to not pause so much, which is hard, but like...
Fine, sorry. Gosh,
Callie.
Callie.
You because you were like, I'm gonna do it enthusiastically. But if that's really your goal, you're not doing it.
Alright, Callie, gosh. Gotta be a critic all the time,
Yeah,
alright?
I wouldn't be able to do any better, but I'm just trying to criticize you because that sounds like what you want.
Alright, okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna, men don't know how to draw boobs.
Don't talk like that either. That just sounds like gross and not...
Shut the fuck up! Guys don't know how to draw boobs, and it's really embarrassing. And some women don't know how to draw boobs either, and it's less embarrassing because they're women, and it's like, oh, they're not trying to make them sexy. Well, some of them are. I don't know. Anyway, I hate when people don't know how to draw boobs because it's always like, oh, I got big anime titties because I'm sexy, or it's just like people are legitimately trying to draw anatomically correct boobs. They don't know how. So as someone's certified titty, I'm gonna show you how to draw an entire boob correctly and not gross, because every boob I've ever seen in my entire life has been gross. Anyway, so here we go. So you start out with a human person, and they're like, wow. Wow. I have some boobs. I have a whole pair of them, and it's... yeah. So there's this person. Let's give him hair, because I want to. It's a whole new, fun thing. This gender-neutral person who has titties is like, wow, I have boobs, and I don't know what their opinion on their boobs is, but they have them. You just have to know that. So, first of all, the thing about boobs is that they have to interact with all your body. You can't just have them sitting on top as big old circles that are like, oh, look, I have a titty, and it's anime, and now I'm so thin that I'm gonna snap in half at any time. No, you can't have that. See, what you gotta do first, like you draw any person, you have to draw a rib cage, or at least some kind of base so you know where, like, their bones are, so you can, yeah, because when you draw, you have to draw the bones first. That's just how it is. So yeah. And then, see, the thing about that, some certain people, anime, don't understand about boobs, and comics, is that they also have to sit on top of your muscles, so you should draw that in. Well, you don't, once you get enough practice, you don't have to draw it in, but you can kind of, figure out where your muscles would be. So everyone has pectoral muscles. So those are the pectorals, and then, so what you have is you have like a regular ass body, and then you have, regular torso, and then you get to add boobs, and it's really easy. What you do, you just kind of, this is where the torso is, this is where the pectorals are, and then there's a little thing right underneath it, and then that's a boob. That's your boobies, and yeah, that's a boob. It's that easy. I don't know, that kind of looks weird. Hold up. I don't know. Guess it depends on what kind of boob you want to draw. Guess it depends on what kind of character you're drawing. Also put in the arm, just so you know where the arm is, so you can draw the other boob correctly. It's that easy. But what's going on? Is there something going on behind the scenes? Well, let's find out. So, So that's what a boob looks like. And I'll erase the line so you can tell more clearly what the shape is. But yeah, so that's what a real boob looks like. Just so you know. But how exactly did I draw this boob? Well, see, what a lot of people don't understand about boobs, and I'm not naming names, but mostly every dang industry, what a lot of people don't understand about boobs is, one, what I showed you before, how there's muscle underneath there and a skeleton. But some and I really wish I didn't have to see this, but some people think that boobs are like attached up here, which is completely wrong and kind of horrifying to think about, because they draw boobs like they don't have anything under them, and then they flop around like they go up and down, and it's gross. So like an anime, disgusting anime. And yeah, some people have like saggy boobs, but then they wouldn't be very round. But what I see is that people draw like really round boobs, but they're not attached anywhere, so they just bounce everywhere. So don't do that. What else about boobs? The general shape is not round, and it is not like, general shape just isn't like a circle. It's like a pear, kinda, but not like it's like a very, very, very short pear. So like, so there's like the muscle here. It's like the pectoral muscle, right? But there's also a little bit of like fat on top of the muscle, which is this part here. And then the actual like boob part is here. Also, your boobs don't like, if you're not wearing a bra, your boobs like don't touch, really. They kind of fall outward to the side, like down and to the side. But when you're wearing a bra, it's like they do touch because they're being supported. So then draw another person, or just take this person. So observe the pear shape. But then that changes when it's interacting with clothing. So for example, if you're wearing like a sports bra, it'd just be like a bump because it's like being pressed down, and you won't be able to see that. You just see like the contour, I guess. So you see that, and then there's the bra, sports bra. I haven't worn a regular bra in years, and I'm not going back because they're so uncomfortable. So yeah, if you have like a bra, a sports bra on, then it would be pressed down. Same thing with like a binder, but to a greater extent, because then it would be like mostly like completely flat. So yeah, that's like that would just be like a regular bra, or no, I mean that would be a sports bra. A regular bra would be like this, but it'd be like, well, I think this is just what it would look like, because she has small boobs, but then somebody with like bigger boobs, hold up, somebody with bigger boobs would also probably have a different body type. So like boob, and a lot of but I see a lot also in like men with like titties, is like they give really skinny girls like really big boobs, and it's really weird because if you're shaped like that in real life, then that's fine, go get it. But then if you like, it's just really tiring to see, because it's like that's not a very common thing, and it's gross to look at because they're so big, and I don't like it, and it's all the time. And no, if you have big boobs, then you also have like a big rest of your body, because that's how fat distribution works. So say this person is like, that's their skeleton, because skeleton doesn't change size ever. Your skeleton never grows. It's so small. And also if you have bigger boobs, you're gonna have like more like lumps in the rest of your body. So like, I'm just gonna draw them the muscle, and then like that's the rest of your body. That's just like your hips down here. Thick. And not like thick that's like, oh, she's thick, but she has a huge thigh. No. This person's thick, and their boobs are a lot bigger because they have a lot more just fat in general. And that's how boobs work. So their boobs would be bigger, and they'd be lumpier because that's how it is in the real world. And not in the world where girls have really big boobs and are really thin, because that's just annoying and I don't like looking at it. Yeah. So, like, I don't know, this person's wearing a bra, I guess. So, and yeah, so notice this bump would be there more, and if they weren't wearing a bra, their boobs would probably, like, you know, hang down more. But since they are, they're just, it's like, it's rounder. It's not like how this person has, like, you know, the pear shape. This person also kind of has, like, the pear shape, but it's, like, a lot rounder. You know? You know? If you know what I mean. Yeah, so generally, just, you know, match boob size to body type. And then, just for an example, I don't draw boobs all that much, so I don't know if this is exactly what it would look like, but if, you know, they didn't have a bra on, it'd probably look something more like, oh, titties hanging out. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. You know, just in general, bigger boobs would, you know, hang further down. Because that's how boobs are. And boobs don't bounce that much, so stop. Stop doing that. Anyway, that's how boobs look. That's what boobs look like. And I hope, I don't know, is there anything else? Hey Callie, is there anything else I should say about boobs? Take a think.
Boobs aren't just circles. You probably said
Yeah, I said that. Boobs aren't just circles. So, takeaways. Boobs aren't just circles. Don't do that. Boobs,
boobs are like
they interact with the clothing, so stop making them all big and bouncy and...
boobs are like stomach but on your chest.
They're like stomach, but on your chest. Quote Callie Ninjago 2018. They pretty much align with, like, your muscle. But actually, no, they're a little bit further down than your muscle, I guess. I don't know, it depends. Well, it doesn't actually depend. But, you know, match it to the body type. They're not circles. Boobs. They're fun to draw. They're, fun feature. Any character. Very good to have. But not when they're anime titties. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Boobs hurt.
Boobs hurt!